So the most popular methods of exploring Iceland are tour buses and rental cars. But the disadvantage of a tour bus is that your schedule is dictated by the tour company and is not always cheap. Rental cars give you the flexibility to travel at your leisure and schedule, but rental cars are expensive and gas is not cheap. I was initially looking to rent a 4x4 SUV, Toyota RAV4 or Ford Escape for 11 days. With collision and gravel insurance included, it would have been a little over $1,000. A full tank of gas would have costed about $100 per fill. So I wondered, how far does this public bus travel in Iceland? I decided to give it a go. So here's my experience and tips for taking the public bus in Iceland during winter. The public bus in Iceland is called Straeto. Just look for the yellow buses with the giant red S. There are three ways to pay for the bus. Pay for a physical ticket at the bus terminal. The ticket is like a raffle ticket, small and easy to lose. Second method is to pay with cash or with the credit card once you board the bus. There's a card reader on every bus. Very convenient. Pre-purchase the ticket using the mobile app. So I'm going to go over the phone app first and go over the pros and cons. Once you download the application, you have to establish a PIN and link a credit card. You have two types of tickets. A ticket for the greater Reykjavik area and a ticket for trips to towns outside Reykjavik. Before purchasing a ticket, select a trip planner and plan your route. So what I did was I planned a trip from Reykjavik, from Klamblatun, probably saying it wrong, a public park with disc golf, for those interested, to Skoga, a small village south of Iceland. So the app tells me to take bus 3 to Moj, then take bus 52 to Selfoss, then take bus 51 to Skoga. Then I went to the country ticket section and I purchased my ticket from Reykjavik to Skoga. Now for the first gripe about pre-purchasing a ticket through the app. Since Reykjavik was the only choice available to select for the From box, I assumed that this meant get on any bus from any bus stop in Reykjavik, head to Mod, then to my final destination. Nope. The ticket is only good from the trip to Mod to Skoga. You have to pay for a separate ticket to get to Mod from your bus stop in Reykjavik, wherever that may be. Another important item that the app does not tell you is that the ticket you purchased has a predetermined route. So I originally planned to take bus 3, then bus 52, then bus 51, right? Wrong. So I found out that the ticket I purchased was for me to travel to Moj, then to Skoga, by bus 51 only. This route option did not even show up on the trip planner. I didn't know this was the case until I hit activate on my ticket, and only by hitting activate does it tell you what route you're actually taking and what route you actually paid for. So I was forced to adjust my travel times because I had in fact paid for the Route 51 ticket, and there is no refund function on the application. Once you activate your ticket on the application, a timer starts giving you X amount of time to get to your final destination. So you can't activate your ticket until you're about to board the bus because you would lose time if you activated any earlier. Once you activate your ticket, the app activates your front camera with the Strato logo on the background, which you have to show to the bus driver. Another gripe is that if the bus is running late and you try using your prepaid ticket, the ticket shows up as invalid because the ticket is for a predetermined time. So you have to explain to your bus driver and explain your situation, that the bus got there late and the ticket is for a specific time in order to board the bus. So overall, I recommend paying for your ticket with a credit card as you board the bus. Finally, you can track the status of the bus using the live tracker, which is available on the app. Alright, so the bus itself. The bus you take around Reykjavik is just like any other bus you take in any city in the States. The country bus is like a charter bus but without a bathroom. Good seats and a luggage compartment under the bus. There's also Wi-Fi available on the bus. The buses were mostly empty when I rode them during the winter to travel to Skoga and ultimately to Vik. Alright, so another warning. The buses will make every effort to make it on time to your stop. However, if the weather or road condition is too bad, which is a possibility especially during the winter, they will not show up. Also during major holidays, they do not run. I found out the hard way when I didn't realize that the 24th of December is also a holiday in Iceland, and I got stranded in Vik for a couple extra days. But other than that, the buses showed up on time, and my experience was an overall positive one. I only took the bus as far as Vik. However, I do know people who took the bus all the way up to Akureyri in North Iceland. It takes over 8 hours, but it can be done. Just be aware, the further you get from Reykjavik, the fewer the available buses. So if you take the bus, don't expect to return to Reykjavik on the same day, depending on the location. So what I recommend is, if you take the bus, don't expect to return to Reykjavik the same day. At least spend the night at the destination you're going to and return the next day. Now for the costs. Here's what I paid for a one-way trip to Vik. From Reykjavik to Mod, it was 470 krona. From Mod to Skoga, it was 5,520 krona. From Skoga to Vik, it was 1,380 krona, for a total of 7,370 krona, which comes out to roughly $61. So would I take the bus again? No. Next time I'll rent a car and split the cost with other travelers, because you still lose the flexibility to travel to other destinations on your own schedule by choosing to take public transportation. And you can't simply walk to a lot of major landmarks in Iceland, even if you're at a close neighboring village. But for those of you traveling on a budget, you may want to consider the bus, but it's ultimately up to you. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, give me a like. Thanks.